or stretching also do kipping, they might be able to get a pull-up. Ladies, obviously, they need to use bands. I know you're off bands now, or close to off bands. So, we'll see how you are on the as well. Okay, but it's fine. If you're not, we'll scale it. We'll do ring rows and assisted pull-ups, and we can start doing kipping in the ring rows to show you there. Okay, so the first thing, this is just going to go through the sequence. And the good thing to remember here is this is the sequence for kipping pull-ups, and you always stick to the sequence. Wherever you fail or get stuck at, means you always got to practice from there down. It's very hard to practice the next level when you haven't got that level right. Sometimes you can jump to the next level, but if you're battling, it's going to be hard to actually go any further. So you're going to hold more or less like shoulder width. Okay? The wider you hold, the more strain in your shoulders. So for kipping, you have less strain in your shoulders, normally about shoulder a little bit wider. Okay, so dead hang, like this. So you don't want to get on your hand and be swinging back and forth. So dead hang. Okay, the first step I like you to do is I'm going to tell you to squeeze your butt cheeks, okay, and go to a hollow body position there. Pull down from my lats. Okay. So I'm pulling down from my lats and I'm holding this position in back. Okay? Then you go in the other direction, you squeeze your butt cheeks, but you're going to arch your back. So there, that position, stick your head through, big chest. Okay? Back to here. So you're going to go there, hold, 1 second, back to middle. Hold there, 1 second, back to middle. Okay, so that's the first step. So let's all do that. Okay, if you're battling with a lat co-contraction, you can actually put this step first, which is just there, lat contraction, back down. Lat contraction, back down. Okay, just to get the lats activated, but to teach you how to use your lats and not your arms. This is more in class over the next few weeks because the open's coming. So from there, we're going to do it swinging. So you're going to be dead hanging, dead still. Okay, you're going to go heels back first. Same thing, but faster. Heels, toes, heel, toes, heel, toes. I'm driving from my lats. Nice and tight, and when I want to stop, I dead hang. Okay, that shows that you've got control from your lats. Okay, so that's the next thing. Heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. Dead hang, jump off, have a rest. Don't over fatigue the grip. Hold like this, so it's important. Hold like this, not like that. Yeah, and you can slip off. You see some guys take some nasty force. Put your thumbs this way for safety. Okay, the next step is heel, toes, knees up. So I'm going to bring my knees up aggressively, like I'm going to knee someone in the chops. Okay. Okay, so heel, toes, and knees up. Okay. I did quite aggressive, my arms started to bend. I didn't try and pull up like that. So this is heel, dead hang, heel, toes, knees up. So when you're bringing your knees up aggressively, you see my body wants to lift, and that's what you're trying to get. Trying to convert horizontal translation into vertical translation. Okay, so that's the next step. Overhead, and we basically do this. Now some people say this doesn't mimic it, but it's a good way just to get the idea right. So it's not exactly the same. You're going to be in this position, you've brought your knees up, and now you're going to kick down. So when you kick down, you're going to kind of do a bit of a rock. You're going to lift your knees up a bit, so tighten your abs, and you're going to slam your feet to the ground. So it looks like this. Back down. So from here, I'm going to bring my knees up a bit, lift my butt a bit, and I'm going to slam my feet to the ground. You see how like a wave goes through my body? It goes like, okay, so that wave is going to help bring your center of gravity higher to the bar. Okay, so I'm going to show you. Okay, let's do that step first. Okay, on the ground. Okay, so the next step, I'll put this onto the bar. So it's the same thing. So it's heel, so dead hand, heel, toes, knees up, and then you're going to do a kick down. So it's your knees up, kick down, and when you kick down, you do a pull. You're going to try and get your chin to the bar. Don't worry about anything else after you've got your chin to the bar. Just come straight down. Okay, so dead hand, there. Okay, heel, toes until you're comfortable. Okay, you go knees up, and pull. Okay, now the knees up, you can also do knees up and pull before you do the step, but sometimes it becomes a bit jointed. So I'm going knees up with the pull, and then when you get to the top of your pull, you're going to kick down and try and get your chin over. So you can break it up into one more step if you want. So one more time. I'm going to do it in slow motion now. Not slow motion, slow motion. Okay, dead hand. Heel, toes, driving onto my lats. Okay, knees up, kick. Okay, the leg kick is not, it's a big swing and a big kick. Later we're going to make it short and tight and pretty. Okay, let's try that. If you got stuck there, then you need to work those steps until you get those steps so you can get your chin to the bar, whether it's using a band or just doing it normally body weight. But it's very hard to get your first few steps right, because this is going to be very hard to get right. And that's the base of a pyramid, and this is like the apex, so you get that first. So from here, the next part is to push away. So when you get the top here, when you're in this position, you push away and go back into your swing. So you could drill this individually. It's a little bit hard. You can do a bench, get someone to the top, they'll step off and drop. But you can drill like this, push away, get into the swing again. Because that push away is your gear. It helps you drive the swinging motion. If you just come straight down, it tends to drop you straight dead in the water. Okay, so what we're going to do is do that. Go heel toe, knees up. When I get to the top, I'm going to push away and go back into some swing. Okay, heel toe, get my motion right. Okay, knees up, and push away. Going to a few swings. Okay, knees up, push away. That push away wasn't good. Okay. So that's sort of the action. My second push away there wasn't great. To practice that, and then you'll start, the next step would be to not have a rest. Just go into a continuous motion. Okay, but obviously you guys are there, you can do the continuous motion now. You guys will be getting just your chin over and working those steps before. So it's a good warm up to do if you want to get good at pull-ups. Do this as a warm up before you start class.